The year is 1804. The place is a rough, raw penal colony clinging to the edge of a continent still largely unknown to Europeans' New South Wales. The air hums with the drone of cicadas and the calls of birds never heard in London or Dublin. But beneath this exotic veneer lies a brutal reality. The colony is a dumping ground for the unwanted of the British Empire. Thieves, forgers and common criminals rub shoulders with political prisoners, transported for sedition, treason or rebellion. They are shackled, starved and worked mercilessly. Among them are hundreds of Irish convicts, many transported in the aftermath of the failed 1798 Irish Rebellion. These are not common criminals, but men and women who dared to dream of an Ireland free from British rule. They are farmers and blacksmiths, school teachers and shopkeepers, all branded with the mark of rebellion. They are the tinder upon which the flames of resistance will soon ignite. The Irish convicts carry the spirit of rebellion in their hearts. They remember the clang of pikes on the streets of Dublin, the taste of freedom, however fleeting. They sing their mournful, rebel songs under the Southern Cross, songs that speak of defiance and the dream of a better world. The colony is a powder keg and the fuse is lit by rumours of French invasion and whispers of rebellion. The convicts believe that with a single decisive blow they can overthrow their British oppressors and establish their own republic. They plan to march on Sydney, seize weapons and proclaim their independence. The cry of the Irish rebels, Éireann go brach, Ireland forever, finds its echo in the Australian bush, transformed into a new battle cry, death or liberty. March 4th, 1804. The sun sets on the Hawkesbury River, casting long shadows over the farms and fields of Castle Hill. Under the cover of darkness, over 200 convicts, mostly Irish, gather. They arm themselves with whatever crude weapons they can find: pitchforks, axes, clubs, and a few stolen muskets. Their leader is Philip Cunningham, a veteran of the Irish Rebellion, a man who knows the sting of defeat but refuses to surrender hope. He rallies his fellow convicts with tales of past glories and promises of a future free from tyranny. The plan is simple, perhaps too simple. March on Parramatta, gather more recruits and then attack Sydney. But their plans are betrayed. An informer in their ranks, terrified of the consequences of rebellion, alerts the authorities. The dream of a convict republic is about to be drowned in blood. The rebellion is crushed before it can truly begin. Forewarned, the colonial authorities gather a force of loyal soldiers and armed settlers. They lie in wait at Rouse Hill, their muskets loaded, their bayonets fixed. The convicts, marching under the crude banner of a green flag, walk straight into the trap. The ensuing battle is short, brutal, and one-sided. The soldiers' muskets cut down the rebels, their ranks falling apart under the relentless fire. Some fight bravely, desperately, but they are hopelessly outmatched. The rebellion is over almost as quickly as it began. Casualties are heavy on both sides, but the rebels suffer the most. Cunningham and other leaders are captured, swiftly tried and hanged. Their bodies are left hanging as a grim warning to any who might dare to challenge the crown. The Castle Hill Rebellion was a brief, bloody chapter in the history of Australia. It was a desperate gamble that failed, crushed with ruthless efficiency by the forces of empire. But its legacy lives on. The rebellion showed that the convicts, even in the depths of their misery, were not broken. They dared to dream of a better world, a world they were willing to fight for. The rebellion also highlighted the deep resentment that many, particularly the Irish, felt towards British rule. The rebellion may have been forgotten by many, its memory buried under the weight of official history. But for those who listen closely, whispers of defiance can still be heard on the windswept plains of Castle Hill, a reminder that the struggle for freedom is timeless and universal. Like what you heard, subscribe to History Untold for more stories from history they don't teach in textbooks. Hit the like button and stay tuned for more untold tales.